Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing very fabulous today. So today's video, I had a company send me some of their makeup sticks and wanted me to review it on my channel. So this is a brand called Luxaza. I hope I'm saying that properly. But they sent me 6 of their eyeshadow sticks to try out. They did send it to me free of charge. I did not pay for these eyeshadow sticks. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna swatch them for you. And then I'm gonna do 2 different eye looks with them. I have been using these the past couple days, so I have formed some opinions. I have pros and I have cons, but I'll tell you that at the end of the video. But before I get right into it, let me introduce myself. My name is Carrie and I love makeup. Let's keep it very simple and easy and fun. We are still allowed to have fun. So please subscribe to my channel. And for those of you already subscribed, you guys are the best. You already know how I feel about you. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for your support. All right, so I have 6 eyeshadow sticks here. They let me pick the color story. This is in the color story called Coral Wave. I figured it was universal and it would appeal to more people than, let's say, a blue set or a green set, even though I wanted that green set real bad because y'all know how I love green. But you can purchase these or you can purchase from this brand off Amazon. So I figured a quick way to have access to makeup, and it's not going to break the bank, and it's not going to charge you an arm and a leg for shipping. I believe the 6 eyeshadow sticks, if you were just, if you order off Amazon, and I'll link everything below, it's $19.99, but they have other makeup available that are very reasonable. So I'm going to pull these out and show them to you. I'm going to swatch them, and then we'll get into the goods. We'll get into the makeup look. Something else to note about this brand is that they do focus on cruelty-free and no mineral oil. They're sulfate-free, no synthetic fragrances, and no synthetic preservatives. So, that is important to a lot of people. So anyways, before I actually swatch it, let me show you the packaging. It's very luxurious looking. It's like a nice black packaging. So you have your product on one end and then you have a brush on the other end, and then all you do is just twist and the product comes out. And the name of this particular pigment is called Peach Amber, and it is on the back here, but it's on this little like plastic piece, but it's so small I can't read it, so I have it written down on paper for me. I wish that they would have put the names like on the actual stick, because if you take this off and then put it on a different stick, you'll mix up your colors. So, but anyways, let me go ahead and swatch. So this one is a matte formula, and this one's called Peach Amber, and it is as you can see, it's a bright peach. This one is called Wild Rose, and this one is a shimmer formula. It's pretty. It's really pretty, that wild rose color. This one is called Renaissance Rose, and it's a matte color, and I absolutely love it. It's so, so beautiful. This one is called Peach Melba, and this one's a shimmer color as well. This one's called Wine Tasting, and it is a very deep, deep purple. Plum, it's beautiful, and that's a matte color. And last but not least, you got this beautiful white pearly color here. This is also a shimmer, and it is called Orchid. So here is all of the pigments together. They swatched on my hand really nicely. They were soft, but proof is in the pudding. Let's put them on the eyes. Like I said, I have done some looks. And the reason why I didn't do a first impression is because I'm not completely, by the way, I'm going to go into, I'm going to take Renaissance Rose and I'm going to start to put that all over the lid. I'm not completely familiar with eyeshadow sticks as my sole eyeshadow look. I use makeup sticks as more of an enhancement to my makeup look. I'm more used to powder pigments, which you guys know. So when you're dealing with liquid eyeshadows or cream, there is a learning curve. And, you know, I've been doing makeup for quite a while now. And even for me, dealing with liquid pigments, I have to figure them out. So I'm going to use the brush to kind of just stamp out that pigment here. But boy, oh boy, is this matte just so, this particular pigment, absolutely beautiful. I love it. I think probably this one's called Renaissance Rose, is my favorite in the entire package. But anyways, all right, so I'm just kind of blending it a little bit. I'm not rubbing or anything. I am just tapping this pigment out. Man, if you just want to do one and done, you could just stop there and put on your mascara and call it a day and walk out of the house feeling really beautiful. But, you know, as my manner is, I have to take it a little bit further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this orchid color. This is the bright white one. And I'm going to use that as my brow bone highlight. Very gently, because it is pretty bright, but I am rubbing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger to kind of stamp it out. Now, I have found, though, that using these pigments, it is better to use the brush to blend or to stamp it out. I'm also going to take this and put it in my inner corner to brighten it up a little bit. I really like this color too. This is like my second favorite in the pack because it's just, it adds brightness. Okay, I'm gonna stamp that out. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the darkest one, the wine tasting. Okay, I have to admit, I found this one difficult to use and it was patchy on me. So I'm gonna try a little bit of a different approach today with it. I'm gonna just put it right here on the outer edge. Very little. See how little that is? And I'm going to take one of my own brushes and I'm going to kind of blend that out a little bit with my brush. And I'm not going to rub, I'm just going to tap just to add a little bit of depth to this outer V. Okay, and I'm going to bring just a little bit up over right here. Let's see if I can move this pigment around. When I was using my finger to tap things out and blend things out, it pulled the pigment up. So using the brush that's on their stick and or your own brush was definitely better as far as these pigments go. Now with the brow bone highlight and the inner corner, I stamp with my finger because it's not, I'm not layering pigments on top of each other. So that was my logic with that. All right, so I could go in, oh, let me stamp that out a little bit. My eye here is watering, so it's not the makeup, you guys, it's me, it's my sinuses. I'm just having a little bit of watery eye. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. I wanna deepen it up so bad, but I already know the temperament of this wine tasting color. And the more I put on there, the patchier it got. But I'm torn, you guys. I'm torn, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go back to the Renaissance Rose color, and I'm just gonna take it underneath the lower lash line. And because I'm not layering pigments, I can just stamp out just very gently. And I think that is just so pretty. That eye, I mean, I don't often, ooh, let me clean this up right here a little bit. I don't often do a matte eye, but you guys know that when I do a matte eye, I just think of classic beauty. I just think it's so beautiful and just like so nice and neat and like put together. I don't know, it's just a classic to me. All right, so I am gonna stop there and then I'm gonna move over to this eye and I'm going to take the pigment called Wild Rose and I'm gonna put that, and then now this is a shimmer, and I'm gonna put this all over the lid here. Now that I'm satisfied with that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the pigment called, what are you? Peach Melba. It's the other shimmering color. And I'm going to put it in the crease and almost like my transition. I'm just going to use the brush that's on the ends of this here, and I'm going to just stamp out. Okay, I'm not doing any rubbing. I find that when I rub my skin, do you see my skin going with it? So it's not the most comfortable feeling. So dabbing does take a little bit of extra time, but I feel like I get a more even application, if that makes sense to you guys. I hope that it does. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the bright orange one called Peach Amber, and I'm gonna go under the lower lash line with it. Now that one I'm gonna stamp out because with my finger, because I did not layer. I just find that with layering and tapping with my finger, it pulled the pigment up. So I'm not sure if I did something wrong or what. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this white one again. It's the one that's called Orchid. Let's brow bone highlight this area. I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit more and add a little bit more than I did on this side. I'm gonna do that in the inner corner as well. And why not? Let's use the brush. Also, another thing to note, that if you are going to use your brush and you are going to layer your pigments on top of each other, you will get color transfer on your shadow sticks. But that is typical though. That is with every, shadow stick. I mean, I know that that's nothing new, but I just wanted you guys to be kind of aware in case. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the Wild Rose color. That's the one that I put all over the lid. Let's add a little bit more pigment. Let's get a little bit more pink in there. I feel like I lost it. Oh, got some on my nose here by accident. That was my fault, but then my shadow stick fell out. Hold on. My eyeshadow, the shadow fell out. All right, let me put that back in. All right, so that's something to note, that these are not in there very good. I don't know how it got loosened up, but okay. And they do get a little messy. Let me show it to you real quick. Then, and then they get they're just a little messy. Okay, wait, oh man, I gotta clean, hold on. Let me get a Q-tip. Let me see if I can clean this up right here without messing my makeup up. This is the foundation brush I use. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but just know that I know that y'all know it's there. Okay, so I want to add a little bit more of the Orchid color to my inner corner right here, because it's my tears. So when I show you the final look, you guys, I just want you to know that the separation there, it might not necessarily be the makeup. It's my eyes are watering just a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit more. And we can add just a little brightness. And I am going to stamp it out. Let's add a little brightness to that inner lid. Why not? Let's go for it. Beautiful. I love that matte color, that mauve matte color. But that's a color that I'm very much attracted to, you guys. It's nothing new. You guys are picking up on my habits. Oh, this hair. Come on, hair. What you doing? What you doing? Work with me now. Work with me. It's got a mind of its own. It just does what it wants. I'm just along for the ride. All right, so I'm going to put some mascara on. This is the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational. It's great stuff. It's a wonderful drugstore mascara. I'm going to put this on. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, the mascara is on. And then I did decide last minute to tightline with this pencil here. It's just like a pastel pink. Let me show it to you real quick. There you go. It just gave the eyes a little bit of brightness, but very subtle. And this is from LA Girls. It's called Pastel Dream. And this is in the pigment Baby Pink, just FYI. And I'll link it below, you guys. So the eyes are done. So before I show you the final look, let me put on lipstick. So I'm going to use the Jacqueline Cosmetics lip pencil, and this is in Cupcake. Such a beautiful, beautiful color. I love it so much. Oh, it goes on so smooth too. Now I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Balm in Mauve Wives. Okay, guys, the lips are done. Let me show you the final look. Okay, you guys, this makeup look is complete. Let me give you a little bit of final thoughts and opinions on this Luxaza, gosh, I hope I'm saying that right, eyeshadow sticks. Now, personally for me, I don't use eyeshadow sticks as my sole eye makeup look. You could, as you see, I did it. Some people are ride or die for eyeshadow sticks and they love them and that's all they're gonna use. So if that's the case for you and you're just looking for a cheaper alternative, I would say give these a shot. They have other color stories to choose from, and they also have smaller packages as well, like a 3-pack. I would use shadow sticks like I've always used shadow sticks, even my high-end brands, Laura Mercier, Bobbi Brown, and then I know NYX has a bunch of they're more drugstore, but they have a bunch of eyeshadow sticks as well. I use eyeshadow sticks for enhancements. I use eyeshadow sticks for the inner corner. I use them for brow bone highlight. I use them for, I'm gonna take this orchid color just to kind of demonstrate real quick. Like this would be an enhancement. Like I'm gonna put, you know, highlight. You know, I'm gonna highlight here. I'm gonna highlight here, stamp it out. I'm gonna highlight the Cupid's bow. I should have done this before I put the lipstick on. These are all ways for me, like right here, to use this as an enhancement. And that's what I would use. This orchid color is probably going to go into my main collection because who doesn't like a bright white? Even though it's got some shimmer to it, it's still very, very beautiful. Now, I did try using it as a highlight and it did not work well because all it did was just put a line and I couldn't blend the line out. Even when I put a powder highlight on top of it to try to blend it out, it's still, you could still see that there was a line underneath. So I wouldn't use it for that, but for enhancing as like toppers and stuff like that, this is, I think that would work good. It's probably gonna go, that orchid color is gonna go in my main collection. Now, this pigment right here called Renaissance Rose, which was this matte color, the one that I put all over, that was all over the lid here. Absolutely love this pigment. It is so, so, so beautiful. So beautiful. I don't, this wine tasting color, you guys, which was the real dark one right here, I'm not even sure if it's still showing up because I put so little on there because I already know how patchy it is, which is a shame because the pigment is beautiful. That is a beautiful pigment. And this pigment here with this, oh my gosh, I think that it's a match made in heaven, but I could not get this wine tasting color to blend out and not be patchy on my eye. Your eye texture might be different from mine. So that's just my opinion. Take that with a grain of salt. The other shimmering colors I thought were beautiful that I used over on this side, like the Wild Rose and the Peach Melba, I just think are beautiful. I think they're so beautiful. It's a very subtle, daytime appropriate look, either one of these eyes. You can go to school, you can go to work, you know, you're not going to get drama. I wish I could get drama from this wine tasting color, but okay, I'm gonna stop talking about the wine tasting color. Y'all already know how I don't want to beat a dead horse, okay? But so overall, you have access to this company on Amazon. You have quick and easy access to a makeup company if you like makeup sticks. I honestly think that these would be great for gifts. you know, to get a pack of 6 for 20 bucks, you're paying like, I don't know, a little over $3 each, and just put a couple sticks, eyeshadow sticks in someone's, you know, Christmas bag or a birthday. If you know that, you know, there's somebody who really likes eyeshadow sticks, or, you know, I think these would make really nice gifts. And I think it would be a nice gesture to give somebody a gift like this. I would love to get some shadow sticks. And again, use it as an enhancement. Not my sole makeup eye look, but as an enhancement. So I'm really thankful to Luxaza for the opportunity to share this makeup with you guys, and to have this. Again, they sent it to me for free. I did not pay for it. So I don't know, you guys, check them out. I will link them below. Comment below, tell me what you think. Are you familiar with this brand? Have you even heard of this brand? Do you have a favorite eyeshadow stick that you use, or a favorite way that you use eyeshadow stick? Comment below. And let me know where you guys are from, please. I love knowing where you guys are from. I love being able to connect with you guys like that. I just think it's the greatest thing. So thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.